Yonder on Nintendo Switch looks really nice, bar the sort of slight Vaseline look over the screen, especially in handheld mode. And if you've played other versions of the game, you will see quite the downgrade, but still for the platform itself, it looks really nice and kind of feels a bit at home on the Nintendo Switch. In Yonder, you arrive on this island and you've got to sort of take off a bit of checklists as you explore very different environments and people you meet along the way that will all have quests for you. The difference is the core of this game is exploring and crafting. The thing you will notice pretty soon or quick into the game is that there is no combat or any sort of things that will kill you. You are basically just walking around this world, exploring it, meeting characters, doing checklists, and eventually sort of learning new ways to craft different things, and you sort of build that up. And that core gameplay loop will either be fine for you or it will sort of cut you off right at the first step. If you like exploring areas and picking up certain number of things, or sort of digging deep trying to find sprites, which are these little creatures that you find throughout the world, to clear out the muck, which is this sort of poisonous cloud, which will then allow you to explore to a new area. That's pretty much the only thing you come up against in Yonder. Other than that, it basically allows you to explore and enjoy the world, and this really peaceful, almost tranquil sensation you get playing the game. Like I said, you go around cutting trees, you use those materials, you can get seeds to replant the trees, you can use those materials then to craft certain items. These may be quest based, but these also may be for your own benefit, to sort of craft new items and stuff just to help you along your way in your journey. But other than that, you kind of need to accept the fact that you'll be going to a character. They will ask you to pick up a certain amount of items, and then you will bring those items back and you'll move on as you master different things like crafting and cooking and other things like that. There is a sort of story to it where you meet this spiritual being every now and then, but it doesn't really sort of have a main through line effect throughout the entire game, because a lot of the time like I said, you will be exploring. So if exploring without any consequence is your type of thing, then Yonder is a pretty spectacular buy. I really like just sitting down when I just didn't want any sort of challenge. Like, there is absolutely zero challenge to this game whatsoever. There's no penalties really for dying, if you can really even die, to be honest. If you like to sort of see different environments, it's got a beautiful skybox. The stars and sort of the constellations you see up in the sky and the colors used are pretty lovely, to be perfectly honest, to look at. And some of the characters you meet along the way may have a bit of personality that you enjoy or may find funny or quirky, but for the most part, if exploring and ticking off checklists and quests isn't your thing, then this game definitely isn't for you. But for those who want something a little more relaxed and peaceful, and also have a pleasant game to play while doing it, then Yonder is something I can definitely recommend.